Starting again. There we go.
Really?
Yeah, I deleted the old file. It's fine.
Okay.
They were quiet and threw me. Right, yeah, welcome back to Star Wars. So,
Hi.
yeah, let's see how many players I can kill tonight.
Mm-hmm. He's going for a twofer on me.
And
People settle for anything.
Oh,
That's-
that actually brings...
that's nothing I'll
Sorry,
bring
that
to
does
you.
bring... I was about to say that there is a question that needs asking. By the time that the next thing that happens comes up, will we have rested a day? Because I still have strain.
No. Pretty much picking up straight on.
Okay,
This is
just
about
wanted to
5
know.
seconds after last session ended.
Yeah. Anyway. No GC, no obligation, so roll up those Destiny die.
I swear, every goddamn week I roll a 1.
Remember, the number of players we have means that all the results are halved.
Yeah.
We've got 6 players, so...
But that means we get one.
That
One
is
against 3.
possibly the worst we've ever rolled.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's impressive.
I mean, I guess we didn't roll no white, so...
Yeah.
Well, at that point, you just give up and go home.
At that point, we'd be calling a mulligan.
Oh, is this louder?
A little.
Yeah.
There we go then.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Lots of static.
That's not static, that's just noise.
Lots of static sounding noise then.
We're playing around with the settings.
Yeah, knock your gain down a bit.
Yeah, you may have put it too high.
Okay, so where we left off last time, you'd just taken the base,
The station.
the station, base station, whatever you want to call it. Which I seem to have lost the image for, which is amazing. Yeah, you don't need to know what it looks like. Everyone can remember. I must have had a clear out.
We found out they were producing bombs here.
Yep,
Kyber bombs.
ones they can blow the world up with.
And we are now going to run headfirst towards what we think the next one is.
Well, you don't have no idea where the next one is, that's the issue.
Yeah, the issue is we have no idea where it is.
We want to run headfirst towards where the next one is.
I think what we should do is sort of tell... Oh, there's Serpentis. What we should sort of do is tell our boss that maybe start evacuating.
Every
Hi.
major planet.
Start
We
evacuating just everything, yes.
We captured and destroyed the Kyber bomb production facility. Oh yeah, there's an extra bomb left.
Also, we probably should figure out how the war's going, because I've not heard a damn thing.
That's like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. You've been out on the river for a few weeks, it's not that really that much to have changed. You know? I mean, how many planets could they have blown up in that time?
We go back, there's just no planets left. Anywhere.
Yes, this was actually the only one of the 17 facilities they've had churning these things out.
Yep.
And the Huts have just nuked half the galaxy. But no, so what are you going to do with the, well, basically 75 to 100 prisoners you got?
Who just dropped out? Oh.
Serpentis heard that and he just dropped out.
What are you going to do with your
I don't want
prisoners?
to deal with prisoners.
Slight audio issue there.
We've
I
got
would say
about
put them
100
on our
prisoners. I'm out.
Honestly, that wasn't on purpose.
I would say put them on our ship, but 10 Jedi is already too much to deal with. On non-Jedi.
Yeah,
We call the keep on saying rebellion, but we call the Republic and say, hey, we've got a slight prisoner problem here.
We got too many.
Yeah, I was going to say actually, what would be the more risky option really? Leaving the 100 to 175 normal dudes behind and taking the Jedi straight to the Republic, or taking the normal dudes and leaving the 10 Jedi behind on the station for the Republic?
Well, I mean, at the very least, we're definitely taking the guy who's running this place.
Yes.
Don't forget, we're dropping the station into the atmosphere, so that means we can't leave people behind.
No.
Not necessarily true. We could dump them back down on Yavin's surface.
Yeah,
That
he
we
means
can.
we can't just leave them on the station.
Basically,
Yeah, sorry.
basically,
Well, these guys are building weapons of mass destruction. Their lives are forfeit. We can just kill them, and it would be totally legal.
okay, I'm just going to go hover across the Jar Jar image.
Yeah, that's not how the rules of law work at all, first of all. Never mind.
You have to have a court case before that.
Yeah, precisely.
Pointed to the space.
I mean, we can't necessarily appoint ourselves judge and jury, but
the
I mean,
only person we have a straight up execution order for is Xenosith at this point.
Yeah.
We are at war, but unarmed prisoners, really?
Yeah,
guys?
I'm not down for that at all, I'm sorry.
unarmed prisoners that have surrendered.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
mean, they
some
haven't
cheesy shit.
exactly surrendered. They just haven't got any capability to not surrender.
We've taken them prisoner by dint of the fact they're unconscious, and we have a lot of rope, I assume. So, I think it's a fine
At least
distinction.
our armory's going to be really well stocked.
It's true. If we need to arm the crew of the Corvette, we've got plenty of options now.
Oh, drop your
How
dive, by the way.
How many
Samantha.
people can we?
What?
34th die.
Please, for the
Ah, yes.
God, give us another
Maybe you can...
another way.
No,
No.
failed, the traitor.
7.
I mean-
gives me another die.
The thought occurs that we really could. If they're all unconscious anyway, we
I
get
thought you
them
were
off the
running-
station.
No, I know you couldn't do
We haven't knocked everybody out, we just knocked the commander of the station out.
Oh, I thought we gassed the crap out of the lower levels
I
and knocked
was
them
under
out.
the impression that we gassed basically the entire station.
Okay, well, maybe I
Yeah,
just...
we'll just say it that way.
Okay, so
I had
everybody
the chance.
knocked out.
I did it with helium, so everybody was speaking in squeaks for a little while.
Help, I can't breathe! Truly comedic screams of terror.
The best kinds of screams of terror, I'm told, will either.
Detractors and the members of the Rebel Alliance!
Given the way suffocation works,
Rebel
they
scum!
probably didn't even realize they didn't have oxygen.
Yeah, they probably didn't even realize that they were getting suffocated until after they all went out.
They
No,
certainly
I am
knew
your
that
father!
something. They certainly knew that something was up, but that something may not have been. Oh God, there's no oxygen.
Well, I mean, surely they would have figured something was going on when their voices started going squeaky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's no oxygen in the air, though.
Anyway, so we got a bunch of squeakers on station that we need to get off.
Yeah,
I still
so-
think we could afford to deposit the ordinaries down on the what remains of the old Yavin base and have the Republic collect them from
Yeah.
there. While
If
we impound
nothing
the
else,
Jedi.
that's
Here's
It'll
some
take a long
food.
time.
We destroyed everything of value. Try
Yeah.
not to get eaten.
Yeah, exactly. Give them the food, not them stuff, but dump them there, and then the Republic knows where to pick them up from that isn't a space station falling into a gas giant, which I
Wait.
don't think would really work.
We're dumping you at this possibly cursed Jedi temple on a planet
Oh, come
on a
on,
jungle
people.
world with no support weapons. Have fun.
No, we left them supplies.
Yeah, everything's on
you
fire.
heard the
and there's a lot
story of
corpses.
Exar Kun.
Not in full. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Okay, so have we sort of decided to dump them there, as ill-advised as it may be?
I'll take that over letting them die horribly as the station
Yeah,
crashes
I
into the
mean,
gas giant.
honestly,
Yeah.
a chance of survival is better than a chance of being eaten. Or, no, wait.
No, a chance of being eaten is better than guaranteed death. That's,
Yes, that's what I was trying to
A
say.
chance of being eaten is better than a guaranteed death by gravity.
Let the face do words good.
Oh, please, gravity wouldn't be what killed them.
Oh no, they'd be long dead before gravity knocked them out. You know, burning and the horror and the oh god, I'm just endlessly falling. My brain's going to turn off. That'll do it.
Yeah.
It's more that at some point the gaseous atmosphere just becomes liquid.
Now, before we depress ourselves immensely thinking about how terrible that would be, because fuck me, it would be.
Well, either way, they'd be dead. So,
Alright.
Okay, we ferry the dudes, we call the Republic, say, hey, there's 100-odd people on the planet.
What up?
how many people can we carry on our ship right now?
A shitload because we're not carrying cargo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space is not an issue.
So
Yeah,
is
the
there a
space
reason that
wasn't
we
an issue.
take them that we can't take them with us?
Because you don't
Yes,
actually have any
because they only have
cells.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
We're
Leave them
not
in the
just gonna
cargo bay.
leave them in the cargo bay.
We've jury-rigged enough cells for like the 10 maybe Jedi. You can't fit 100
We didn't
people.
even jury-rig those. That was our entire complement of actual break space.
Like,
And
we
not to
can-
mention,
I think
I'm-
we can just herd them to the cargo bay and just keep a watch over them for the short journey to Yavin 4.
oh, to Yavin 4, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, but I don't want to do that long term.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take them much further than that with what we have, though.
Alright, well, what I was thinking was, that we could run a, nice, you tell us what you know lottery, and if you tell us enough, we'll give you one of the slots on the ship, rather than sending you to the jungle.
No.
I like that.
I'm not too keen. That just seems like an. I mean, we've already got the not Jedi for that, and they're going to. Actually, no. To be fair, we need the boss guy. We
Yeah,
do
we
need
need
to
the
bring
boss
him in, no matter what.
Yeah, we can just tie him up and throw him in a, I mean, Jar could just carry him on his shoulder if it comes to it, whatever.
Yeah, it really wouldn't challenge Jar all that much, would it? Let's be honest.
No, you could probably carry most of the party.
Alright,
That one.
well, aside
And
from
I'd
that,
bloody be good at it.
how much in the terms of, toms did we find on the station?
Oh god, the Toms again.
Broke every single tom that there was.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm
only
kind of
saw
down
it
with that.
Functional Tom, anyway.
If there was still a tom, it would be killing us right now.
Yes, Tom's like killing you.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Especially the toms like very specifically designed to counter the party.
Yes.
Is it-
Wonder why Grey got that
Horribly
weird idea.
countering the party with.
It's okay. I've
Go.
learned that all I need to do is use a giant horse.
I was.
Yeah, the most terrifying of
Something
enemies.
very fun happened yesterday, Serpentis.
Oh, I haven't yet seen that.
Oh, we won't spoil it yet.
No. I was going to say I'm watching that like on the weekend, evenings rather.
Yeah. It's a good session.
Good to know. In that case, I think we have a plan then, don't we? Because we can
Yep.
take Boss Man for the intel, and everyone else we give them food and we put them down on. And they said Earth, and that would be very weird. Yeah, but
Basically, what I'm trying to say is, how much of the station can we, steal before we send it into the atmosphere?
What are we stealing? I mean,
Is there an
Well,
armory on board? What computer components do they have? Things we can sell?
like
I
hold on a
have
minute.
0
Part of
credits here. I need money.
oh
Part of
god,
the
are you
problem that we're
completely
running
bankrupt
into-
again?
Yeah, like the reason why we keep on doing this is because Grey is a tight-fisted.
There's a reason that I kept
monster.
stealing the jet. That I kept stealing stormtroopers. It was because their
Basically,
equipment is worth a lot.
Basically,
They-
Gray, start giving us money or we're gonna keep this station.
Well, at least we're gonna keep wasting time figuring out what we can pick over.
Okay. You have a couple of
Can we
grand
just
each.
get paid?
Yeah, you just
Hey!
get a couple of grand each when you get back.
Hallelujah.
You've crossed a calendar month and it's payday.
Hey. Okay, what? But
Yeah.
all joking aside, yeah, we've got a plan. Let's roll it out.
Okay, so I
Right,
suppose the
so,
Now, the real question is, does this station have a check-in that it has to do?
probably, but I mean we've already buggered that up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that they know we've blown this up. That's our aim.
It's more that, what if they don't get the check-in, connect the dots, and decide to use the Kyber bomb?
Well, that's a problem we should have thought about before we did this, but
Well,
We
also
didn't
there is
know what
there's
they were
also,
doing here.
Yeah, to
but
be fair, we
also
didn't know
there'd
this
be no
was
there'd be no reason there like at best we could possibly do it until they do their next, actual check-in with the ship, which who knows how long that is, but they will find out at some point.
They only have one nuke net left. Even if they didn't find out about this, they would use it at some point.
Or at least use it in a threatening manner of, we have these nukes, we will bomb you unless you surrender to us.
And that's when you start tracing transmissions.
Yeah, but they can use that threat for many worlds.
But anyway, to be fair, as said, we didn't know this was the nuke production place we went in. That's not, water under spilled bridges and all that.
Are we heading back to Corellia, I suppose, our home base now? Anything terrible happened to us on the way back?
Oh, we need to find out what the Jedi are going to do.
Dear.
Yeah.
I mean, Yavin is where Isilmeri are. Anyone want to go hunting for one?
Well, what, so?
Isilmeri, they're basically anti-force lizard things.
Eastern Army, or whatever
We
it's
could
called.
just have Nock guard them and punch people in the face if they try anything funny.
Yeah, pretty much. I figured the whole way back I'm just sitting outside their cells.
We're probably going to have 2 people on rotation just watching them at all times.
Well, the thing is, Nock has... What's your willpower, Nock? I mean, added. Like 5 or something, or 4 maybe.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So, I mean, if somebody tries something on Nock, he could just, no sell it, then radio help, and then we do something.
I heard you said no salad. Is that some weird code word?
The salad is down.
Well,
Send back up.
no sell it.
Yeah, we can have knock on bodyguard duty. Well, I say bodyguard.
We will get tinfoil hats.
I've actually lost my character for the night. This is very weird.
You probably shouldn't do that.
We keep losing
Goddamn
these things.
Windows updates ruining everything.
No.
It's just be great doing something.
This is just the fact I have a massive ass list of characters now. I need to start separating them out a bit more.
That's a good problem to have, I might say.
Yeah. Oh no, found it. It's in a completely different section. Right.
That sounds about right. Who needs a filing system?
Got some dice. Right. I'm trying to remember what it is for mind control. Because they're going to try mind control.
Power.
Yeah.
Mind controls and usual.
Let us out
I
the cell.
have force powers and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we're also obviously
Probably.
looking. We're also obviously watching Nock and the guys on a camera.
These will be influence or manipulate.
Either the two.
Well, influence is 282 edge. Manipulate is 37 endless vision.
Actually, Hilo, I know you're the pilot, but shouldn't you have a pretty good willpower too?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not that kind of Jedi?
Just do a deception.
I mean-
Yeah, it looks like the mind control things. You would get to add force die to a regular social check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just, in which case, well, it depends what you resist it with.
It would be discipline.
Yeah. So Nock still is the best person.
Yeah. So one of the Jedi, after a couple of hours, once you've kind of entered hyperspace, one of the Jedi is going to see it's just really knock around, and it's just going to go. You want to let me out of this cell?
No. Shipjacker.
That's weird.
Did you tell these guys from trainee force units?
people at home, you can see I have got the right character open.
What's gone wrong?
Maybe he's just optimistic about his chances.
Very optimistic about his chances, I think.
Oh, it's just the fact they've got 2 of every skill. Apparently one of the skills is just for something older.
Great, there's feedback or something.
Is there?
Was that just me?
I think it was just you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I'm not getting out of it.
Anyway, yeah, they failed.
Okay.
I assume Nock is going to. I think the next thing to do is probably just to try and rip the doors off.
Well, as soon as I see them try to do that, I'm gonna like try to poke them with my shock rod.
Alright, make a melee attack.
And I assume the rest of us are starting to make our way down there.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
doors
I'm
are being
gonna
ripped
assume
off,
that they don't have any armor because we would have removed that.
Yeah.
Do they have adversary at all? Or?
Adversary 1.
Can we say that we've got a ceiling hatch for this thing?
Can I just pump some more helium into the room?
Well, it does wear full, full power suit.
Yeah. So the guy who was going at me, I just like rammed my rod right into his sternum.
Team stun damage.
Phrasing.
Sternum, not
Phrasing.
rectum.
Jesus Christ, Narc phrasing.
Right, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Make me a. What do you call it? Intimidation. Is that the right one?
Coercion.
Coercion, that's what they call it in this. Make me a coercion check, but I have 3 blue die.
Okay, what difficulty?
Off there.
Coercion works off willpower.
So 3 red. The first guy's gone down like a sack of tatties.
It's almost like
Let me just
unarmed.
check my modifiers.
So they're not that easy to coerce, but on the other hand, you have just resisted a mind trick and then just electrocuted one of them.
Yeah, I can downgrade twice.
I'm going to spend a dark side to upgrade again.
You know, we should figure out if that Toydarian is still around.
He's probably off leading commando missions somewhere.
Yeah, well, I was thinking we should offer him a job as guard for our ship.
Are we really trusting him again after all the shenanigans he put us through?
He's just a mercenary. He didn't actually,
I think the
There's no
Jedi
malice.
have officially pissed themselves.
Well, there's not that many advantages.
So you had a bad day.
The thing about mercenaries is that someone always can pay more than you can.
Yeah.
We can
That's
give
Do
him
you
a
think
chance.
that someone is really going to be 10 trainee fake Jedi?
The other problem, though, but the problem with mercenaries is that if you take always the highest bidder, nobody's going to want to hire you because you're worthless in terms of being loyal
Yeah.
to your initial employer.
Yeah, double-edged sword.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is true, but you're hiring shady-ass mercenaries if you're doing that anyways.
Yeah, the only reason Cam came over to our side is because we more or less got him red-handed.
We also punched him in the face a whole hell of a lot.
That
That helped.
Yeah, that's a pretty important factor, I have to say.
And also basically threatened to lock him away for the rest of his life unless he started working for us.
Then, well, that worked.
It's the old Republic's version of the light side.
Yes. Alright, you successfully cow the revolution.
Good work all round.
Well, Nock does.
Well, good work knock round.
I assume you do some sort of fancy twirl with the stick rather than just generally just give a little pirouette.
I'm not flashy. I'll just walk up to every individual one of them and just stare at them and not say a word until they back down.